This is the solution to assignment number 1.2, question 7. The question was 4 times the absolute value of 5x plus 4 minus 7 equals negative 1. So again, what we'd like to do is isolate the absolute value sign, because then we could figure out what should be inside the absolute value. So to isolate, we're going to start by adding 7 to both sides. So when we do that, we get 4 times the absolute value of 5x plus 4 on the left. And then on the right, we get 6. Now we'd like to get rid of the 4 over here, and we can divide both sides by 4. So this 4 will cancel. So now we have the absolute value of 5x plus 4. And we'd like to reduce the fraction 6 over 4 to 3 over 2. It's always a good idea to reduce your fractions, partly just to make your life easier. Okay, so we're saying that the absolute value of 5x plus 4 has to equal 3 over 2. Now there are two solutions to this. Either what's inside the absolute value is equal to 3 over 2, because we know that the absolute value of a number is equal to itself, okay, as long as it's positive. Or what's inside the absolute value is going to be negative 3 over 2, because the absolute value of negative 3 over 2 is also equal to 3 over 2. So we have two equations. Absolute value, you're going to have two equations unless it's equal to 0. So 5x plus 4 is either going to equal 3 halves, because the absolute value of 3 halves is 3 halves, or you have 5x plus 4 is going to equal negative 3 halves, because we know that the absolute value of negative 3 halves is also 3 halves. Okay, so how do we solve this? Well, let's take the equation on the left first. Let's make our lives a little bit simpler, get rid of this fraction by multiplying everything by 2. So we're going to multiply by 2 on the right and on the left. Don't forget to put parentheses, because you're going to have to distribute that 2. So on the left, we get 10x plus 8 is equal to 3. So now we have a much simpler equation because we don't have to worry about fractions. Now we can just solve. So we're going to subtract 8 from both sides. Our goal is to isolate x, which gives us 10x is equal to negative 5. And we just divide both sides by 10, which gives us x equals negative 5 over 10. But again, simplify, and we get negative 1 over 2. Notice it's fine that x is negative, because when we plug it in, we're going to get a positive 3 over 2 over here. So the x can be negative. Okay, so now we're going to take the second side, the equation on the right. So again, let's get rid of the fraction by multiplying both sides by 2. You're going to want to distribute the 2 on the left. This is going to give you 10x plus 8 equals negative 3. So just like before, we're going to subtract 8 from both sides, which is going to leave us with 10x is equal to negative 11. Divide both sides by 10. And for this one, our solution is x equals negative 11 over 10. So you have two solutions for this one. Negative 1/2, comma, negative 11 over 10. And that's it.